Hi, everybody. Miss Smith here. This is your only Read 180 assignment for this week that we are on distant learning. The directions are at the very top up here. It says read the documents. I'll read them out loud. If you are watching the video, then you can just follow along. If you want to read them on your own, that's fine too. But it says read the documents and answer the questions below. Then submit your Google Doc, which is going to be this. Watch the video if you want. This is a very cool article. It is informational, so it's a real story. It's called The Edible Schoolyard by Jalisa Miles. It says Chef Alice Waters and the Edible Schoolyard are teaching students how to plant, grow, and even cook their own food. In this picture right here, underneath it says the Edible Schoolyard project is bringing edible education to students around the world. Paragraph 1. You can tell it's paragraph 1 because there's a 1 right here. What do you picture when you think of a chef? You might imagine someone cooking fancy meals in an expensive restaurant, but that is only part of the picture. Today, many chefs are community leaders. They mentor young chefs. Some grow their own food. Others educate people about nutrition. Paragraph 2. Alice Waters does all three. Chef Waters is a former school teacher. She wanted to improve how kids thought about food. In 1995, she came up with the idea for the Edible Schoolyard in this program. Students would grow organic vegetables on a school farm. Then they would eat what they grew for lunch. Students would also learn about science, math, and other subjects in the process. Waters called it edible education. Paragraph 3. Once she conceived or thought of the idea, Waters had to figure out how to implement or put it in place in schools. She worked with educators, families, farmers, chefs, and artists. Together, they built the first edible schoolyard at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School in Berkeley, California. Paragraph 4 says, from gardening to cooking. Students who participate in the program are involved in all aspects of gardening and cooking. First, they learn about food and nutrition in class. Then they get their hands dirty in a teaching garden. Students plant vegetable seeds. They learn how and why plants grow. When the vegetables are ready, students start the harvest, which means to pick them. Students prepare vegetables for eating. They wash, slice, and saute. By the end of the process, they know how to take vegetables from seed to plate. Paragraph 5. The Edible Schoolyard program helps students gain control over their food. It also improves their health. According to Waters, students learn how food impacts their community and environments. Knowing how food works and where it comes from can change lives. By learning about vegetables, students expand their palate. They learn that there's more out there than junk food. New flavors and foods are introduced. Not only that, but eating vegetables keeps students healthy. That means the lessons learned in Edible Schoolyard can last a lifetime. Last paragraph, a program grows. Paragraph 6. Over the years, the Edible Schoolyard program has moved beyond California. Today, the program is in more than 367 schools across the globe, so the whole world. And the students enrolled in it couldn't be happier. By learning about food, they learn about the world. I love that. Very cool. Okay, questions. You got 4 questions to answer. This is number 1. What is the Edible Schoolyard? The answer is back up in paragraph 2. So you go back up to here, you find the number 2 right here. Okay, the Edible Schoolyard. Let's see. It is a program students would grow organic vegetables on a school farm. So it's a program where they grow vegetables in a school. So you type that in right here. Okay, number 2. What do students learn by participating in the Edible Schoolyard? And I put the answer in paragraph 4. So go back up to here. Paragraph 4. They learn how and why plants grow. So you're going to type that in right here. Number 3. What is the meaning of harvest? What does it mean to harvest? And that's back in paragraph 4 as well. I'm going to look for the word harvest. I'm going to scan right here. Harvest. Students start the harvest, which means they pick them. So once the vegetables are ready to eat, then you pick them, you harvest them, and then you're able to eat them. And the last one is up to you to answer on your own. Would you like to do something like the Edible Schoolyard? Would you enjoy that? Would you enjoy learning how to plant vegetables and learning how they grow and then being able to pick them and eat them? So just type your answer in there. If you guys have any questions, send me an email. Bye.